Wallachia was a principality on the lower Danube River, which in 1859 joined Moldova to form the state of Romania. Its name is derived from that of the Vlachs, who constituted the bulk of its population. Wallachia was bounded on the north and northeast by the Transylvanian Carpathian Mountains, on the west, south, and east by the Danube River, and on the northeast by the Sarat River. Traditionally, it is considered to have been founded in 1290 by Radu Negru, Radu the Black, a voivode, or military governor, of Figarash, in southern Transylvania, then part of Hungary, who crossed the Transylvanian mountains and settled at Campilung. The new principality was initially dominated by Hungary, from whose feudal domination and proselytism the Orthodox Vlachs had fled. Basarab I defeated the Hungarian King Charles Robert in 1330 and secured Wallachian independence. The new principality prospered from its rich agricultural development and from the flow of trade passing through it between Northern Europe and the Black Sea. It faced dangers from Hungary, which tried to restore its domination, as well as from the Ottoman Turks, who steadily extended their control over the Balkan Peninsula during the 14th century. By 1391 Prince Mircea the Old, reigned 1386 till 1418, was obliged to pay tribute to the Turks, and in 1417 he acknowledged Turkish sovereignty. Between Turkey and Austria, Moldova and Wallachia evolved as part of the Eastern Orthodox religious and cultural. Subsequently, Wallachia was allowed to retain its own dynasty, territory, and religion. It was, however, compelled to pay tribute and grant trade concessions to the Ottoman Empire, to become a major supplier of agricultural goods to the Turks, to plan its foreign policy in accordance with Turkish policies, and to submit to the Sultan's choice of ruler, chosen from within the dynasty. Numerous princes continued Wallachia's resistance to the Turks. Examples are Vlad III, the Impaler, reigned 1448, 1456 till 1462, and 1476, and Michael the Brave, reigned 1593 to 1601, who briefly united Wallachia with Moldova and Transylvania. But, increasingly, Wallachia submitted to Turkish domination. After 1716 the Turks ceased to select Wallachia's prince from among the native dynasty and instead appointed an influential Phanariot, a Greek administrator in Ottoman service. Russian influence in Wallachia increased during the 18th century, and in 1774 Russia asserted the right to intervene in its affairs, though it continued to recognize Turkish sovereignty. During the 19th century an uprising in Wallachia, 1821, caused the Turks to end the unpopular Phanariot regime. Under Russian guidance a variety of political reforms were undertaken, including the adoption in 1831 of the Constitution, the Reglement Organique. the Turks' trade monopoly was abandoned, providing lucrative opportunities for large landowners to deal with Western Europe while increasing the labor burden on Wallachia's peasants, who did not receive their full freedom until 1864. The European powers ended Russia's protectorate after the Crimean War, 1856. Wallachia's ruling assembly, which was influenced by a growing movement of Romanian nationalism, then voted, 1859, to unite with Wallachia's northeastern neighbor Moldavia under Prince Alexandru I Cuza and to form the single state of Romania, which achieved its independence from the Turks in 1870.